Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Smalls. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Rush is on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. A strike downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
He's brought down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Fires it incomplete. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make the good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range with their kicker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Motion from the back. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Under fire. Finds a tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Runs through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Shoots his way for more. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
3rd down coming up.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. He's loose. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the defense has got to be able to do a better job in their pass rush, guys. Quarterback had way too much time to survey the defense. And that receiver who lined up all the way on the right side, he was able to get way downfield and catch it all the way on the left side. And it's just too hard to cover a guy for that length of time. The pass rush has got to get better in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Sends it back in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds space on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it at the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And you can see the defensive coordinator so upset after that play because everybody on his side is thinking it's going to be a run on third and short on the opponent's side of the 50, but you need guys in the back end to just step up in that situation. If they throw the football, someone's got to make a play. You couldn't get it done, and now you've got first and goal in your own end.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. It's complete to the right. And it's in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The throw. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Fires toward the target. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smalls. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged out of the air. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw on 3rd. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man on the right. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on 1st down from the 43.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll just throw it away and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. It is perfect, and that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off play action on first down. Looking left. Makes the grab. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room to run, giving one to the 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down, picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the defense declines the penalty and takes us to 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. On target. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 10 over Baylor. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got it in the middle, it's Smalls. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Finds his big tight end. Good pickup on that play, it'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Looking to throw again. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They need 1 yard on third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Got enough space. Touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And here's the return. And he loses the football. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. They'll try to get it through the air. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. He splits the uprights. That'll pull them back to within 6.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The snap sets up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smalls. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They're going to run it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He's in open space downfield. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Surging forward on the sneak. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll start this drive with a pass. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Smalls. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Smalls. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Rushes on him. Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch and gets the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rock chalk. Kansas is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
The running back has it.
They're up 14 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes his man miss. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hard running there. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.